Hello and welcome to Ingression, the only series that gives you the best tips, tricks, and information on the game that we all love, Ingress. I, of course, am your lovable, enlightened instructor, Incredible Hulk. On today's episode, we're going to cover power leveling levels 9 through 16. So this is the best way for a player who's currently level 8, 9, or below that to get to 16 in less than 6 months of playing. Yes, I do mean it. I'm very confident in saying that it can be done without a doubt. The reason that I can say that is because I sat down. I spent 2 full days, 8 to 10 hour days, just running through all the numbers in Ingress, trying to figure out the very best strategy that will work for the most players possible across the globe in various cities. So this is a very sound thing that I've really researched to make sure that this is the very best possible plans for the most people. And we're going to focus on a few specific badges that I call builder badges. They're badges that can't be messed up if you don't log in for a few days. So I'm not going to talk about Sojourner badge, which you have to hack every day. Even when it comes to Guardians, I'm only going to talk about in Gold Guardian, which is only 20 days. You can easily get that even in a large city. Just drive out of town a little bit and grab a portal that you hold for 20 days. So we are going to focus on badges, like I said, because levels 9 through 16 are all about the badges. They're all about the badges. No trekker. I don't know where I was going with that, but so the badges I'm going to talk about mostly are going to be things like the Recharger badge, which is hands down the easiest badge to get. Even if you happen to be charging portals that are, very, very far away from you, that are, 100-ish miles, it's probably only going to take you about 3,500 level 8 power cubes in order to reach an Onyx Recharger, which when you're going to level 16, getting 3,500 power cubes along the way is very easy to do. We're also going to talk about the translator badges. If you remember in our Glyph Secrets episode, we actually covered the way to get 100% accuracy while glyph hacking. So that glyph hacking actually gives you points. So with those points, all you're going to need is around 6,500 hacks on a level 6, level 7 portal, glyph hacking it, in order to get an Onyx Translator badge. So another very easy badge to get. Another one that we're going to talk about is Illuminator badge. If you remember our multi-layered fielding episode, multi-layered fields will help you easily reach that. If you manage to average 35,000 MU per multi-layered field, so 7 layers, about 5,000 average per layer. All you need is a 115 7-layer field in order to obtain this. So another very easy one to do. And then depending on your area, we're also going to be talking about things like Spec Ops, we're going to be talking about Liberator, and we're talking about perhaps if you're in a rural area, you might decide to go for a Guardian that's Platinum instead. But generally, I'm not going to talk about that in this episode. We do have a full breakdown of everything that we're covering. Down in the video description, there's a link to a Google Docs that has everything laid out very clearly, everything that I'm saying here. It might update over time as something else comes out as well. So if something new comes out, check that Google Doc. If we have a new badge that comes out that's easier, when we rerun the numbers, we'll go ahead and correct that document before we actually shoot another episode for you guys. So always make sure to check that document, especially so you can follow along with this episode. And let's go ahead and dive right in. Now, let's say that you're a level 8 player right now. I'm mostly going to be talking about lower level players. If you are a higher level player, these plans, you might be able to tweak them to work here, but generally this is for people level 9 and below. But let's say you're a level 8 player and you need to reach level 9. That is going to require you have 2.4 million AP, as well as 1 gold badge and 4 silver badges. So the 4 silver badges we're going to be going for are going to be Illuminator, Liberator, Translator, and Spec Ops. For Illuminator, we're going to need 50,000 MU. So just toss 2 of those burrito fields that we talked about in multi-layered fielding. If you didn't watch it, you can go ahead and watch that later, right after we finish this. And then for Liberator badge, all you need to do is capture 1,250 portals, which sounds like a lot, but really, if you just drive by and place a single resonator on a portal, that's going to count as a capture. And you probably already have a lot of these working up to your level 8. So you're probably you might even have your Silver Liberator badge by now, or you're very close on your way to it. The next one we're going to focus on is our Translator, like I said. So that is 2,000 points in order to reach a Silver Translator. All that is 250 hacks, glyph hacks, on a level 6 or 7 portal. Very easy. See why I said Translator so easy? 250 hacks, which is going to give you the gear to also do the rest of everything else that you need. As far as our Spec Ops, all that is 50 missions. Missions usually take somewhere between 5 minutes to an hour. So doing 50 of these on your way to collecting that additional 1.2 million AP should be fairly easy. And while you're doing those Spec Ops missions, remember, you can be tossing fields. You can be glyph hacking those portals. So you can work on all of these things all at once to be able to get to level 9 very quickly and very easily. As far as our gold badge goes, we're focused on the Recharger badge. Recharger badge is only 3 million AP, or 3 million XM recharged in order to be able to get the gold Recharger. So at 90% efficiency, that kind of 100 mile plus range, all it requires is 420 level 8 power cubes in order to reach that. It's that easy to be able to get the gold Recharger badge, and it's one of the reasons I love it so much. So you've done all of that. You've collected your 2.4 million AP. You see the beam of light come down. It says access granted, level 9. You are now a level 9 player. You have an extended XM bar beyond just the traditional. And you're now going for level 10. In level 10, what are we going to need? We're going to need 4 million AP, 2 gold, and 5 silver badges, which sounds a little bit trickier, but we've actually been building on our way in order to achieve these other badges. So along this, all of these steps, you might be doing a little bit more than actually the badge requires, but it's building you towards the next level and making sure that you're going to be set for reaching that next level as quickly as possible. So for our silvers, we are going to go ahead and go for a builder, purifier, or hacker badge. So all of those, all you have to do is either deploy 10,000 resonators, destroy 10,000 resonators, or hack 10,000 times. You're probably fairly close to this if you've already reached your level 10. You've probably reached almost close to either 10,000 destroys or 10,000 hacks. Generally the two that I see the most often. So just go ahead and push towards the 10,000 mark, and then whichever one you choose, that's going to be the one you kind of focus on all the way up to a gold badge for this one. So just pick whichever one is the easiest and the best for you in your local area. Now for the Liberator, we're still going to be silver on Liberator, but we're going to try to push it up to a total of 2,000 captures, or just do 750 more captures in order to build towards your next badge as well. For Translator, just go ahead and double what we had before. Do another 250 glyph hacks on level 6 to 7 portals, and you now have 4,000 points, which means you are almost towards the gold at that point in time. And for Spec Ops, we're just going to push out another 25 missions, giving us a total of 75 missions. So those are all of our silvers. Now for our gold badges, remember we had Recharger and we were at 3 million XM charge. Just toss another 135 power cubes at that. Let's go ahead and get that up to 4 million XM charged. And for Illuminator, just go ahead and toss 6 more of those burrito fields we talked about in multi-layered fielding. If they're about 35,000 average, 6 burrito fields will put you at a 250,000 MU captured, which is going to put you at a gold Illuminator badge. Which means if you get that 4 million AP now, you get to see that beam of light come down. Access level granted, level 10. And now we're focused on reaching level 11. Level 11 used to be a bit of a hump, but now thanks to the new badges, it's going to be a lot easier for you guys. For level 11, we need 6 million AP, 4 golds, and 6 silver badges. So remember that builder, purifier, hacker badge we were going for? Whichever one you chose, let's go ahead and do an additional 5,000 of those. So additional 5,000 hacks, deploys, or destroys on top of that. We're going to keep it silver. We're going to be building it closer towards our gold badge for that. For Liberator, let's do another 1,250 caps. So just every portal you drive by, just remember to capture it. With at least one resonator if it is currently gray. That'll go ahead and get you closer and closer towards that cap. So 3,250 total. And at this point in time, we're kind of going for a Guardian that is 10 days. So for Guardians, we're going to have an entire episode on Guardian portals and kind of some things about them. But generally, just find a portal that's a little bit out of the way that people generally don't access, capture it, and then go ahead and just make sure you recharge that every single day. So that way you'll have a Guardian. Odds are you'll probably get portals. If you just are recharging all those portals we talked about with the Recharger badge, you're probably going to accidentally get a Silver Guardian, a 10-day Guardian. It just happens to a lot of people. I've seen people accidentally get Platinum sometimes. So definitely Silver with 10 days, you can accidentally get it. Whichever one you have chosen as your Guardian, please do remember to keep track of that, or try to keep track of that, and build towards that. Now for our golds, remember we do need the 4 golds. So we have our recharge badge we were already doing. Let's go ahead and pump that up a little bit with another 280 cubes, puts us at 6 million XM recharged. So this is well over twice our gold mark, building towards our platinum. Illuminator, just do another 2 burrito fields. This is going to toss you at around 350,000 MU, give or take, that you have captured. This puts you, once again, it's more than we need, but it's building towards that next badge. Now for Translator, another 250 hacks. That's all we need, another 250 of those little hacks, and we're at 6,000 points for the Translator badge. That puts us at our gold Translator now that we have. So that's our 3rd out of the 4th badges that we need for gold, and for our 4th out of 4 badges that we need for gold, let's do another 25 missions on Spec Ops, and put us at 100 missions total. So that's it. We actually have more silver badges than we need, and we have the exact amount of gold badges that we need, but we're building for our future. We get that 6 million AP, and then once again, the beam of light comes down. Access level granted, level 11. Formerly what was a huge hump for players is now going to be easily tackled by you. I can easily see you guys doing this in just a month or two, getting the level 11 from level 8 very, very easily. And now we're going for level 12. Level 12 requires 8.4 million AP, 6 gold, and 7 silvers. So once again, we're just kind of building our lower badges. Go ahead and toss another 5,000 on either the Builder, Purifier, Hacker, whichever one you're going for. Do 5,000 more of those, 5,000 hacks. You're probably accidentally already doing this while you're working on your way to the next level. For Recharger, let's go ahead and toss another 275 cubes. Put us at 8 million XM charged on the gold Recharger. Illuminator, just 5 more of those burrito fields puts us at 500,000 MU now. That's halfway platinum on there. Translator, another 375 hacks will put us at 9,000 points. Only 375 hacks for 3,000 points. It's a fantastic badge. I love Translator as well. Spec Ops, let's do another 15 missions. I understand by now you're probably running out of missions in your local area. That's why we're lowering the amount of Spec Ops missions, because you might have to travel a little bit farther, so you might be doing less missions. But while you're doing these missions, hopefully you're getting Liberator points, you're getting Translator points, you're also possibly getting Illuminator points, and you remember to get those keys to be able to recharge it as well. And by this one, we've been keeping track of that little Guardian, that little 10-day Guardian. We've had a few different 10-day Guardians that were set up, and one of them made it to 20, and now we have that Gold Guardian. That Gold Guardian is the last thing that you need, along with the 8.4 million AP, in order to reach level 12. So how simple was that? We only have one silver badge that's left sitting back there, that Builder, Purifier, Hacker. That's why we had that all the way back there on when we didn't need it. It's because we were building towards it. And you get to that Beam of Light, that level of access granted, level 12. So now we got to focus on 13. Another one that used to be a hump. The reason why is because 13 is going to require you to have 1 platinum and 7 gold badges. Now remember, we already have on here, we have the previous golds and silvers that we're working with. So it's actually not so bad because we've been building towards this. So it's not going to be a big task for us. So for that Illuminator, I want you guys to toss 4 more burrito fields, putting you up, give or take, around 650,000 MU captured. For Translator, go ahead and toss on another 500 hacks of glyph hacking. That's going to put you at 13,000 points, putting you even closer to platinum. Spec Ops, just another 20 missions. You're already capturing 3.6 million AP during this time. Odds are you'll have a little bit of time to be able to do those additional 20 missions. And then for Liberator, go ahead and do an additional 1,000 caps. This is going to put you at 6,000 portals total capped. We had that Guardian that is never going to go below 20 days now. We have that good to go. And this is where we get that additional gold. Remember that Builder, Purifier, Hacker badge? Just do 10,000 more of those. 10,000 more hacks, 10,000 more destroys, 10,000 more deploys, whatever it was. And that's going to go ahead and put you at the gold level of 30,000, either deploys, destroys, or hacks. And for Platinum, that Recharger badge, that thing we've been recharging all along, now all we need is another 280 cubes that we use, level 8 cubes, and that's going to put us at 10 million XM recharge and give us our first Platinum badge. Congratulations on your first Platinum, unless you happen to have like a Platinum Guardian before. So congratulations on that first Platinum bag. Platinum badge, not bag. Welcome to level 13. Access level granted. Light shines down and you are all good to go. And this is where it starts to get a little bit trickier. Level 14, 15, and 16 have no worries about gold. They have no worries about silvers. It's all about the platinum badges at this point in time. So for platinums, we're going to still build the ones that were gold though, because we're going to need those platinums later on. For level 14, we're going to need 17 million AP and 2 platinum badges. So go ahead and do another 20 Spec Ops missions on there. On Liberator, cap 2,000 more portals. For Illuminator, just toss 7 more burrito fields. For the Recharger, we're going to want to build this towards our Onyx. So we're going to go for another 415 cubes, should put us around 13 million XM recharge. Now remember, that's 415 cubes, it's the most we've recharged so far. But we're also in the middle of getting 5 million AP, so odds are we'll have the time to do that. And then for our Translator badge, this is why we've been building the Translator with another 875 hacks, glyph hacks, which during that 5 million AP, you should have plenty of time to do 875 glyph hacks. You'll get up to 20,000 points. This is going to give you your Platinum Translator badge. It's a very important badge to have because it's one of the easiest ones that you can get on Platinum. So you got that. You're probably waiting a little bit, possibly on your AP, in order to be able to get the AP to be able to get level 14. As soon as you hit that 17 million AP, light shines down, access level granted. Welcome to level 14. Now, 15, 3 platinums, 24 million AP. Seems like quite a bit, but inevitably, in order to try and get these badges, you're going to have time to collect that AP as well, so you probably won't be too far lagging behind. Now, those gold badges that we still have left, Spec Ops, I want you guys to toss another 20 missions on Spec Ops. That's going to put you closer towards your Platinum Spec Ops. As far as Liberator, another 2,500 portal captures will put you at 10,500 portals captured total, still in the gold range, but pushing your way well towards Platinum. Now for our Platinum badges, we had our Recharger already at Platinum, but we want to toss another 970 cubes at that. That's going to go ahead and give us 17 million XM charged, which is 8 million away from having that Onyx Recharger. For Illuminator, Go ahead and toss another 24 burrito fields. That's going to put us in a platinum illuminator range. We are now 1.75 million MU. And at this point in time, if you guys are in an area and you're finding this a lot easier for you to throw giant fields versus the translator badge, go ahead and focus more on illuminator badge versus translator. The way that we have this finish up, illuminator is almost at Onyx and translator is Onyx on level 16. But go ahead and feel free to kind of swap that around where you're still working on your translator a little bit, but you also have your illuminator is the one that you go for Onyx instead. So you can go ahead and toss a few more large fields instead of going with translator much. But otherwise, translator 800 or 1,000 more hacks on translator on a level 6/7 portal puts us at 28,000 points, which is more than halfway to the Onyx translator. As soon as you get those 24 million AP total, you're going to once again see that light shine down. Access level granted. You are now level 15, the same level that I am now, because I really need to catch up on my AP game. You're matched with Incredible Hulk, and this is probably in less than 6 months. I've been playing at this point in time over about a year and a half. But you've been working at it hard. You've had a strategy to actually follow. You had someone that was guiding you along this entire way, so you guys are all good to go on reaching your level 16 now, because you've been specializing in these specific things. Now for level 16, you need 40 million AP, 4 platinums, and 2 Onyx badges. Now, we've been building up all these badges in the back all along, so for Spec Ops, all we now need is another 25 missions. You might be having to drive a little bit farther away in order to get these last 25 missions on there. But you have 7 million, or 16 million AP that you have to collect, so you have got plenty of time in order to be able to do this. For Liberator, 4,500 more portal captures will put you at that Platinum Liberator. And then as we were mentioning Illuminator right now, another 50 burrito fields will easily put you at 3.5 million MU capture. This is well beyond the Platinum range. In fact, it's only 500,000 MU short of Onyx. So you can actually, like I said, switch up that Translator and that Illuminator if it's easier for you guys in your local area. And then for Onyx, we're going to focus on our Recharger. 25 million XM recharge total means that you only need 3,475 total cubes. But we've already done 2360. So if you're running the numbers along with me as I'm trying to do this in my head because I forgot to put it down to my 3 pages of notes down here, that means you only need roughly another 1,115 power cubes that are level 8 at 90% efficiency, which you'll easily get during that 16 million AP period. And then lastly, the Translator is the one that I would focus on. A total of 6,250 level 6/7 hacks. Puts you at 50,000 points, but we have already had 3,500 hacks, so really this is more like 2,750 hacks in order to reach the Onyx Translator badge. By now you're also getting very accurate, so you're getting very good at doing that Translator and not missing it. In fact, if you do level 8 portals instead of level 6/7, you're only looking around 3,400 hacks total, and you could very well have already had your Onyx Translator before level 16. So, you've got all of your Platinum badges lined up, you have your Onyx badges. Now it's just a matter of probably collecting that AP. That's going to be the trickiest part for you, is collecting that additional 16 million AP. But as soon as you get that, access light, access granted, level 16. Welcome to the highest level in Ingress as of April 2015 when this video is being released. There's really not much else. You are now one of the highest agents in the game. I would say as far as level 16 agents go right now, there's less than 1,000 level 16 agents in the world, and you are one of them. Welcome to the level 16 club. This is really, it's going to be amazing for me to see how many people can do this, and how many people can really follow this strategy and actually be able to get there as quickly as possible. So that's it. That's it for the power leveling. That's the best possible way. Remember, you've got the little Google Doc down below with all of the information on this episode. Feel free to share it with people. Feel free to debate it. Some people, the only thing I won't accept as a debate is that Onyx Guardian is a better one to go for. That's the only thing I'll debate you on till the day I die, is that Onyx Guardian is not going to be an easier one to go for than Recharger or Translator on there. You can get the other ones a lot quicker. But otherwise, I'd love to see what your guys' comments are. But more importantly, I always have a mission on most of the episodes. And for this mission, I want to see who can obtain level 16, level 14, 15, and 16 the fastest using this technique, who is currently level 8 or 9. So go ahead and post a screen cap of your agent stats below. So just share it and then post it in the agent stats below. And this is going to be one that takes a while. But whoever reaches level 14 first will get a massive shout out in the video. Whoever gets level 15 first will get an even bigger shout out. And whoever gets level 16 first, if you would like, I would love to do a Skype interview with you that is recorded, and we get to toss it up as an episode of Ingression, discussing your leveling to 16 and the things that you found along the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you benefit a lot from this strategy. Sorry it was the longest video possible, but it's a very detailed one, obviously. But go out there, level, have fun, become the best possible agent that you absolutely can. If you want to make sure that you're always getting the latest tips, tricks, and information on our videos, remember, just click that subscribe button. If you just click subscribe, you'll get all of the information that I come across in Ingress. I always make sure to post it on here, no matter what the tip is, no matter how much it may help people destroy my own portals. Just click that subscribe button, and you will know that tip to help you destroy my portal, unfortunately. But thank you for watching Ingression. Go out there, have fun.